Hello guys, welcome to the new video of Android series. In this video, I'm going to show you a magic output. In the last video or in the last video, I have shown you a way of outputting via using this text view, large text view or medium text view. You can use that and print out an output in which I have told you making about making a simple calculator. That is the fourth tutorial number 4 actually, but technically it was the fifth tutorial. So in that video I have shown you to show the output like with these text, but in this video I'm gonna be showing you a different way of outputting that, and that I would name as magic output. And when the reason because I named it as magic output, because when it will appear as an output, suddenly after a moment or two it will disappear. It will not remain consistently on your screen. So you usually see that message when you usually download something or from your browser or something like that. Then you see that message a little bit downloading, and that is a kind of the magic output that I'm going to show you, that how can you actually print it out and how can you work with that. So let's go ahead and how will I print that output? Okay, let's take a text field and let's take a button, and the code of action listener will be written inside the button. And when we'll hit the button after writing something into the text field, it will appear as a magic output. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, we're gonna go here, and yes, we need a button here, so I'll drag it out right there. And I also need the text fields, so I will go here, and let's say plain text. Let's say we take a password field. Okay, so it will not be actually whatever we'll write here, it will not be visible to us. Okay, so we'll print that out. Okay, so let's change the button of name of the button like print output. All right, so this is our button print output, and now we need to write the code simply. So what we'll do, we'll go to the main activity, and you know that this was our previous code that we have written, so we don't need that now, so I will remove this. Okay, so now what I need to do, that I will declare global variables here. Okay, so I'll write here private, and I will give it a data type of edit text. I will use that as a data type edit text, and let's say I give it a variable name as pass for password. Okay, because I have the password field here, right? So now I'm gonna go next, and I will be having a private button. Okay, button, and I will give it a variable name as button. Okay, oops, it is giving me an error because of the same name. So what I will do, okay, so you see that this is showing red sign because I haven't added something yet, and that is import android uh, dot widget dot button, I think. Yes, you. And most probably now the error with this button is gone. So yes, there was nothing wrong with naming that button variable. So now we have named them successfully. So now what we are gonna do next, that we are going to create a function, or we are going to create a method, and then we will integrate that method with our button here, and that method will automatically become the action listener of our button, and that is print output, right? Okay, so now we'll go to the code and we'll write here the method. Okay, so for that method we'll write here public void, and in here let's say I name it as output. Okay, output action event or action listener, whatever you want to name it, you can name it. Okay, And I usually do not prefer to give difficult names, so I'll remove that simply. Public void output, that function name will simply work. Okay, so now inside of that, what you need to do, you are going to use this variable name. So let's copy this, okay, and paste it right there, and I'm gonna put it equal to uh, edit text. And now the same thing that we are doing for the previous couple of videos, find view by id, and then inside here we are going to write r dot id dot we are going to see the name of our text field, and that is edit text. From here you can see, or you can also check from the properties here somewhere, the id will be written here, edit text. So we'll go into the code and we'll write here edit text. Okay, so now we'll put the semicolon on, and now we are going to use the variable button from here, that is the global variable that we have declared above. And now inside of that, I am going to use the same logic of typecasting of the data type here, button, and the same thing, find view by id. And now I'm going to write the id of the button. So how can I find that? I'll go here, I'll click on the button, and there it comes, that is the button, right? So I'll just write here button. Okay, so oops, okay, I've lost that code. So I'll go into the app somewhere, Java. Here I'll open that one, and there is the main activity. So I opened it again. So I'll put the semicolon on now, and you can see that it is giving me some kind of error because I have this be smaller, data type button is having the b greater. So now you can see that error has gone. So now you're gonna write here the button variable, and now you're gonna put dot set on click listener, and inside here what you're gonna write is new on click listener. And you can see the first option of on click listener, when you will hit that, a few function will appear here, that will automatically appear here, and that is pre-written, so you don't need to write that. When you will click hit that, you can see that it has created a function for you to write something, and in here you will write the output or the thing that you want to print out. So for that, basically, to print that out, you use, okay, import android dot widget dot toast. Yes, we have toast here. So I'll put the semicolon on, and now we will easily print that out, whatever we want to print. So we'll write here toast dot make text. Make text, you can see, and now you know that it will definitely, it is gonna take how much arguments are, let's see, 1 2 3, right? So yes, we are going to give it those arguments. So the first argument will be the name of class that I'm using, and that is in my case main activity dot this. Okay, in unlike Java or unlike C sharp, you write dot this after writing the class name. Okay, So you need to remember that, and this is the main activity class name. Okay, you can see. So the next argument that I will give is basically the variable I will use password, that pass dot get text, because now I need to get the text that this field will contain. Okay, and the last variable or the last argument that I need to pass is toast dot length short. Like, right, I have two options here, length long or length short, so I will write here length short. Okay, so now I just need to put a semicolon here, most probably. No, before that I just need to write here dot show function. Okay, dot show. Here we have dot show. Okay, so there we go. We can simply pass this function here, right there. So oops, it wasn't copied, so I can just simply type here output, and I think I'll be done here. Okay, so now our button and function is in use. So this will do what? This will simply take the button, because this button and password, they are global variable, so they will recognize this very, clearly, and hence it will be passed the main activity. When the activity will run, this output function will be called and it will be executed, this code. Okay, so and so we will have our output. So now you got to run your program from here, and this is the emulator. I'll press OK. Okay, so now when you will go here and you will run your app on your emulator, you will have this kind of output right there. This is our password field, so I will enter something from my keyboard, and that is gonna be code beginners. What else it is gonna be? And now after entering this code beginners, I will hit on this print output, and here a short output will appear, and you can see that code beginners appear here for a short time and then it disappears. I again hit it and it appears again. Okay, so that was the magic output that I have shown you today. I hope you have learned something new, and if you really like the video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.